The next step of working with our myweb website is to add a few more pages. So we need 3 programs running. I need the Windows File Explorer so I can organize my files. I need a browser so I can take a look and see what the result of everything is. And I also need Microsoft Notepad so I can edit some of my files. So what I'm going to do is in Notepad, click on File, Open, browse to my iDrive, go to the myweb folder, go to where I have my page stored. So mine's in Courses, CIT 110 Basics, and in the summer class. So right now it doesn't list any files to match. That's because it's looking just for the TXT files, the text documents. So I have to change this to all files, and that way I can see any files that I have in this folder. So there's my index.html file. I'll open that, and this was my original main page for this particular course. So I'm going to make a copy of this and just click File, Save As, and I'll change the file name to something like Next Page. Hit Save, and if you look up at the top on the title bar, you can see it is nextpage.html. So the content hasn't changed, so I need to update that. So I'm going to go to my title, leave it as CIT 110, that's fine. Summer 2015, that's fine. And up at the top it's got William Hitchcock. I'll just put William Hitchcock's Next Page. And down here in the body section, the material that actually displays on the page, I've got Hi, my name is Bill. I'll go to the end of that, hit enter, add another paragraph, and say, and this is my next page. Just something so I've got some content to take a look and see what happens. So I'll save this, and now I want to test it out. So I'll go to my browser, and up in the URL, at the end of the line, I need to type in the name of my file, which is nextpage.html. Hit enter, and there's my page. It says it's my next page. If I go to the File Explorer, you can see I've got index.html, next page, and I also stored a file for outlook.docx. So next what I want to do is I want to link all these files together. So I'm going to go back and reopen my index.html file, the main page of my website. And we'll add in some more code. So after I said, hi, my name is Bill, I want to put in a UL tag, which is for an unordered list. Then I'm going to add in a few list items. I teach at Loras College in Dubuque, Iowa. And I'll end that list item. I'll add another one that says, here is my next page that I wrote. And my last list item will be, here is the Outlook homework assignment. and I'll close that list item. And finally, I'm done with my unordered list. And if you want to add something after it, I'll add another paragraph that just says, "Hope you like my website." So we've got all those changes made. Type File and Save. I'll go back to my browser, go back to my index.html page, and I notice that there aren't any changes. That's because it still has the old version in the browser's cache or memory. So what I need to do is hit the refresh button and reload this page, and now you can see all the information. The only problem is I can't link to any of these places. So I want to link to Loras College, I want to link to Next Page, I want to link to Outlook Homework, and have that connect me with some other pages. So we'll go back to Notepad and type in some additional codes to allow me to do that. The code that lets you do this is something called an A tag. It's an anchor tag. So I'll type in A, and then the next thing I do is I put in an attribute. This is a little bit different than all the other tags because so far what we've had is just a tag and that's it. Well, in HTML you have tags, you have attributes, so in this case it's the HREF attribute. It stands for the Hypertext REFerence. Following the attribute you put in a value. Values belong in quotes, so I'll type in a quote, and I type in what it is that I want to hypertext reference or link to for this page. So since I want to link to the Loras College website, that's an external website, so I need to type in HTTP, which is the Hypertext Transport Protocol. Then I'll type in a colon, 2 slashes, www.loras.edu, and that's the name of my URL. I want the words Loras College to be hyperlinked. I don't want into Buke to be hyperlinked, so I'm going to turn off the hyperlinking. So I type in a closing A tag, closes off the anchor tag. Save this. Go back to my page, hit refresh to reload this current page, and now you can see Loras College shows up as a hyperlink. If I mouse over it, down in the lower left hand corner, it says where it's going to link to, and we'll try clicking on it, and cross our fingers, it will open up the Loras College website. And there it is. Alright, I'm going to go back. Next, what I want to do is I want to hyperlink Next Page to my page. So another value that I can put in is rather than doing an entire URL, I'll just type in the name of a file. So I'm going to type in the A tag, href is the attribute, but for the URL, or in other words for the value here, all we need to do is type in the name of our file, nextpage.html. That means what it's going to do is it's going to look in the same folder that we're at for a file called nextpage.html. I want to take next page, highlight that, turn off the highlighting after the words next page, and we're set. Finally, for the last one, the Outlook homework assignment, we can link to a different file. So I have a file that's called outlook.docx, and I'm going to highlight this whole entire set of words. So I'll put the /A at the end of that, save my file, reload it in my browser. Here's the next page. Here's the Outlook homework assignment, and it tries to open up the document in Word. So I'll just cancel for now. So that's a brief description about how you can go ahead, add a few more tags to your pages, link things together, and you should be set to complete most of the myweb assignment.